Welcome back. This is Hope at Dawn, right here at Hope TV, where you look and you live. And we are into the second hour of the show. And being a Monday, told you that we'll be having this conversation. It's all about an art, and when you hear art, it means then you need to inculcate and cultivate some things. And so the art of delayed gratification, that is what we will be looking at this morning. And we have our guest. He's already in studio, ready to share his wisdom and knowledge as well, in as far as today's conversation is concerned. Be part of the same, Hope TV Kenya, across all our social media platforms. And also you can drop us a text or even a WhatsApp message on 0708 222 323, and we will appreciate and also endeavor to answer those questions as we go along with the show. And so allow me to welcome our guests. And last week, also, we mentioned, was it last week or the week before? Yeah, the week before we also touched on the same. And so if you were not able to listen in, you can check on our YouTube channel because we were talking about surviving financial storms. And you can go back and see how you are able to survive when those financial storms hit. But right about now, allow me to welcome my namesake, who is already in studio. Good morning, George.
Good morning, George. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah.
As always, it's a joy to have you.
Glad to be back as well.
Sana.
Yeah, thank you.
Well?
Yes, I'm fine.
All right.
We are good. Family is good.
Okay.
And the Lord is good.
Hallelujah.
Above all.
So everything is okay.
Everything is okay.
We thank God. We thank God
exactly,
as well.
Yes.
And thank you as always. We don't take it for granted that you always find time when we
you.
invite you
Yeah.
to come in and share your wisdom
That's right.
when it comes to money matters, especially. And maybe there's someone who is joining us for the first time.
Yes.
A brief introduction of yourself.
Thank you very much. So if you're there and you're joining us for the first time, my name is George Oyuga. I'm a financial advisor at Kuza Asset Management Limited, also serving there as Director Retirement Solutions. So Kuza is about investments. We are licensed and regulated by Capital Markets Authority to offer investment solutions.
All right.
Yeah, so from the name Kuza, it means to nurture, in Swahili.
Kuza,
yeah, so we are about financial journeys. And the topic today sits in very, very well.
Awesome.
Because of delayed gratifications.
Delayed gratifications.
Yes,
and so thank you and Karibu Sana to the studios. Let's start from there. When we talk about delayed gratifications, the art, let's first of all look at that because, yes, the delayed gratifications and all, but then again, this art of delayed gratification. When you talk about the art of delayed gratifications, when it comes to matters finances, what do we mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me begin by saying that when we call it an art, it means that it can be acquired, it can be cultivated, it can be learned.
All right.
That's why it's an art.
It's an art.
Yeah, so it's something that you can purpose to actually onboard. And gratification means also that there is this thing you want to derive from a certain decision.
Yeah.
And remember last time I was here, I tried to draw a difference between financial decisions and money decisions. So we said we need many people to do financial decisions because they always end up with good results.
Yes.
When we do money decisions, most of the time it's because we want to follow our emotional gratifications or satisfaction with certain decisions that we make. In many instances, those money decisions lead us to money wounds. And then the money wounds lead us to financial injuries. And those are the things.
Wow.
Those are the things that we want to avoid because we have very many people out here who are suffering money wounds and financial injuries. And those financial injuries are caused because a few people observe delayed gratification. And that tells us that some of the things we want, we may either acquire them now and pay for them later, or we may save for them now and acquire them later. So each path has its own pros and cons.
Yeah.
But the pros for delayed gratification are more than the cons for immediate gratification.
Yeah.
And I think for especially the youthful population, that is one of the things that is really, really hurting them even the more. Yeah. So being an art, we need to purpose to acquire it. Yes.
Wow, and some heavy terms you have used there in terms of money wounds.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
and financial
Injuries. Yes.
You know, at times we never think of such terms when it comes to matters finances and all. To avoid that, you know, the wounds and the injuries when it comes to our finances and all, this art, partly you have mentioned that everyone can actually acquire the same. Why then do we, is it so hard for us to practice the same?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the money wounds and financial injuries sound a bit strange, but it's because it's one of those things that I've observed a lot in my practice.
All right.
Because I'm a financial therapist, because I combine counseling psychology with financial literacy.
All right.
Yeah, to do financial therapy.
Yeah.
So the many people I talk to, I don't want to call them patients on studio. Let me call them clients.
Yes.
the many clients, sounds better, isn't it? The many clients that we talk to and agree with, one of the things we've come to realize is that there's a phrase by someone called Frank Ocean. He says that when people are happy, they enjoy the music. But when they are sad, they understand the lyrics. So that becomes very true in very many people's financial journeys. And it's because many a times, because you rushed to maybe tick the box on an immediate gratification, then that time the music is on and you're happy. You're enjoying the music. But later on, when now you're paying for that thing you consumed earlier on, looking at it down the line, it does not give you the same satisfaction it had promised to give you maybe at the initial stages. But now you are understanding the lyrics, because paying for this thing at this point, when its gratification scale has gone down, becomes even more painful. And I think maybe we can talk more directly into the issues. And this is where we are talking about, you need something. Instead of saving for it, you acquire it first on loan. And then now you pay for it later. So as you continue paying, remember the satisfaction that this thing was giving you earlier on is already fading. It may be a phone, for example, that you bought on loan, and it is getting old, yet you are still paying. So now the pain becomes more real. And that's now where we are saying, one looks at that and feels like, by the way, that must have been a money decision, not a financial one. Yes. And I want to borrow from scripture. I think there's a verse I came across which was very interesting in Proverbs 21 verse 5. It says, the plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance, but everyone who is hasty comes only to poverty.
Wow.
And the truth about all that is on the path of someone who is acquiring something because they have saved for it has a more relaxed journey compared to someone who acquires that thing first of all on loan and then pays for it later. They end up spending more over something that also has a gratification that is, which has a scale that is also going down. So that is one thing that I would want to highlight. Yes.
We're living in a world where, as you mentioned, there are things now you're being even told, get this and then you can pay pole, including, you know, even phones, electronics and all. So that's one. Then number two, we are living in times where social pressure
Yeah.
is the in thing. George is driving that big machine. Why can't I also drive a big
And yet
machine?
it's just here.
Yeah,
Just fill a form.
Just fill a form. Just fill a form. You know?
Yeah.
So it has been, credit now has
Yes.
been made so easy and accessible that now it's at your doorstep.
Yeah.
How can I build the muscles to deny myself that now
Yes.
and then delay that gratification
To get there.
Yes.
Okay, one of those things would be financial literacy. Yeah, because when you're financially literate, then it helps you to appreciate both scenarios of seeing that should I get this thing now, how will the journey pan out to be? Or should I save for this thing and then get it towards the end? I was just doing some maths, thinking about the topic today, and I said that we are in a society that has pushed people so much to a point whereby there are certain things that have become even catchy phrases. Yeah? Those who understand Spanish, in quotes, you know, broti maguta maguta. Something like that.
Yes.
So here you are. You have, let's say, someone is inviting you, or you've taken that trip with some buses people board at Kencom. I see them a lot over the weekend to go and view some beacons along Mombasa Road. So what happens is that let's say a plot is going for around 3 million. You want to buy it. So I was doing some maths here just to look at if I was to get this plot at 3 million shillings, and I've taken it on loan. What that means is that at an average interest rate of around 12%, I'll be paying around 43,000 per month. If I chose to say, okay, you've assessed me and seen that I am capable of paying 43,000 a month, but thank you for the assessment and the result, is it?
Yes.
I am still going to spend 43,000 per month, but not in that direction. I will choose to save. You know, this is money you had already accepted that you can part with on a monthly basis. So part with it now, then put it in an investment, that is earning you even it's the same 12%, is it? So if you do that, then by the time you'll be done with, these are how many years? Let's say of a period, if the loan was for a period of 10 years, is it? Then you'll be required to pay up to around 5.1 million.
By the
total
end
payment.
Of the 10
by the end of the 10-year period. But if you were to save that 43,000 for the same period of 10 years, you at 12% average interest earnings per year, you would actually end up saving 10.1 million.
Wow.
So then,
So you are earning 10.1 million.
Yes.
As opposed to now, if you are repaying that loan,
you would have spent 5 million for the 3 million property that you're buying. Okay, some people can argue that by those 10 years, also the property will have appreciated. But I would want to differ with that because property depends on the location and also if that particular space has already exhausted its curve. Depends with what time do you come in. Because there are people, yes, who have seen that growth, but not everywhere. And maybe I'll be vulnerable enough to give my example. I hope my family indemnifies me on air. 2014.
Yes.
I buy a plot at around...
That's almost 10 years ago.
Just 10 years ago. I buy a plot at 4.5 million. 2014. And today, as we speak, that plot is going for around 7.5 if I decide to dispose it. Is it? But 2014, if I was to put that 4.5 million and delay this gratification of just saying this parcel here is my land. And you know, for us, in as much as we say agriculture is the backbone of our economy, if you try to do agriculture in a plot that can be described using a mathematical formula, 50 by 100, 40 by 8. You can't do much, is it? So this is a 50 by 100. So definitely, in terms of agriculture, nothing else. Unless I become a concrete farmer to plant some concrete structure there.
Maybe that's the only way. That can...
But even that one requires more capital to be injected into it, is it? So 4.5 million, which was cash then, if I was to put it, let's say, in a money market fund that was giving me around 14%, today I would be talking about something close to 14 or 16 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
That investment.
That investment, yes. At an average of around 14% for the last 10 years, because that, I think, has been the average the last 10 years. So you see, the cost of delayed gratification is to say that I wanted the plot very early, so I got a plot at 4.5, which now is going for 7. Looks like there's some appreciation there where we can give it to it, is it? But the alternative was a far much better path to say that I'll not have built this thing in the next 10 years. So I'd rather do what?
Invest.
Exactly.
But now you see the pressure, George, is that for societies, families, you want to, you want them to hear that I actually I have a plot. But in essence, that plot is just lying there idle, doing nothing.
Nothing, exactly.
But then again, if you had, as you're saying, if you had put that money elsewhere, you would have accumulated enough to even now buy and build.
Exactly. Yes, buy and build. So you see the cost of delayed gratification there. Very, very painful. But some of these things you only learn with hindsight. So that you can use hindsight to gain some insights today for foresight tomorrow.
Wow. Because it makes a lot of sense.
Exactly.
But then again, that literacy that you mentioned is what so many of us are lacking. That's one. Then number two, societal expectations is also. So we are going with the wind.
We are going with the
wave.
wind, yes.
So everyone is buying plots.
Exactly.
So I don't want
I don't want to be left behind. So the fear of missing out.
Exactly, the fear of missing out. So that at Kencom, and by the way, you need to bring those adverts so that we can sell those plots. So that at Kencom, we will go for those open days. And then again, when you look at it, you are like, if I put this money there, within 5 years, 10 years, the multiplication will be a little bit higher and makes more financial sense.
Exactly. You know, there are times, George, we are busy, but we are not in business.
We are busy, but not in business.
Is it? Because look at it this way. We will look at a young man, allow me to use you, that George is very diligent, the other day he bought a plot, is it? 2 months later, he has brought in a lorry of sand. Another 3 months later, he has brought in another lorry of ballast. Another 1 year later, now there's a lorry driving in. You know, this is a kind of diligence and industrious young, that we need, is it? We can see progress. But at the end of the day, George is behaving like the servant who received 1 talent in the Bible, who buried it under the ground.
Very busy.
Because this 9 months or 1 year that it will still take you before you start building, the money you've locked in the sand you've poured there, the money you've locked in the ballast you've poured there, is it? Could have been in a money market fund, earning you monthly to a point where by the time now you say, I'm ready to build, and you're downloading everything, it has even accrued for itself money that can now help you with, let's say, the labor,
So the labor is now the interest.
Yes, the interest. Exactly. And those who've done, some of the things I'm talking about are from experience as well. If you pour one, let's say, 5 ton of sand today, and you want to build 9 months later, I can assure you, you'll have a half a ton there. Somehow that sand goes back, follow scripture. Dust to dust.
Exactly, dust to dust. And to you, in the region that also, the place, in as far as the security of that place, you'll have people also visiting.
You know, exactly.
An unwanted visit.
And stones that have been exposed to wearing out and the weather and all that, such that your fundi lifts a stone and it breaks on his hand.
Wow.
Anyway, delayed gratification, that is for someone who looked very industrious. Most people do even now the worst, where this delayed gratification is such that you're so far from it to a point where even the things you are accruing in advance and acquiring in advance are faucets and not assets. You know, because there are those things that look like assets, but at the end of the day, they'll give you no return. So what happens with this individual is that now the things that will now be costing you downstream are things that did not or do not earn you anything. They're actually depreciating faucets. Let me not even call them assets. You know, because you just use them to floss around. You know, you want a car in the next 3 years, save for it. And when you save for it, you will be also inviting the participation of interest rates to come in. Because, you know, they say interest rate is a very interesting conversation in that if you're not earning it, George, you're paying for it.
If you're not earning it,
you are paying for it. At the end of the day, you have to choose where you belong. Because even when you go to a bank and you're discussing interest, that thing is not in your interest unless you've brought money to deposit. You know, any other conversation on interest is not in your interest. You should be discussing cost of borrowing, is it? So here we are. This person has come in, has acquired something up front, and is paying for it. So what I urge most of our viewers today to always consider is this. The moment you've been assessed that you can qualify for this loan, lock the same period. Will it take you 5 years? Will it take you 10 years, 15 years? Lock the same period. Go into another space and ask yourself, this monthly that I'm being asked to pay, which I feel I can afford, let me plug it into this for the same period in a money market fund, for example, and ask yourself, what is the end game? You will find that he who saves towards what they want ends up happier, and that is a financial decision. He who acquires in advance and pays for it later, that is a money decision, and it leads to money wounds and financial injuries. That's profound. And if you don't have a calculator, I can direct you to kuza.africa. There's a website there. It has a calculator somewhere there where you can plug in those numbers and just look at how those things pan out to be.
Because I'm thinking, I'm looking at it, George, in terms of what you have just explained. That's why I'm saying it's profound in that. And also now, you know, even opening our eyesight in terms of the loans and now the savings. I have been, I want to acquire this property, say for example purposes, land. So there's this land that I want to buy. Unfortunately, I don't have that money. So I approach this bank. And they are telling, or rather I'm told, the loan, 1.5 million, that's the cost, or 2 million.
Or 2 million.
2 million. But I don't have the 2 million. But they are willing to give me the 2 million. That means that I will acquire the property, but I will be paying, as you're saying, monthly. Yes, I have it, but in essence, I may not even have it because, God forbid, something happens. See, the bank will
definitely. That is the first charge.
That's the
first charge. So it's not yours.
So it's not yours
you've paid the last installment.
Exactly. But now I'm looking at it in terms of the same period, 2 years, I have a goal. I want to buy land. 2 million is the cost. So how much were they charging me? Give or take maybe 20, 25K. I'm looking at it now in terms of by the end and the interest, and I'm happy. And I don't know, I don't owe anyone.
And you have a happier journey.
Exactly. I'm actually even more motivated.
And the challenge we have is that we approach life with what I would call a scarcity mentality. You know?
Some of us have
Yeah.
that
Instead of abundance mentality. You know? And you know, the scarcity mentality is what makes you feel like I am in the category of the have-nots, and I am also in the category of the poor. You know, that's why I'm going for this loan. But the person you're borrowing from will make money from you. So that means that you actually have. It's just that you do not have it consolidated upfront. Because at the end of the day, as the example I've just given you, if I have the 3 million today, I'll pay 3 million. But because I'm feeling like I don't have the 3 million today, I want to stretch this thing, means that I will end up paying 5.1 million. So that means that I actually have 5.1 million. I am richer than this guy who has it up front, you know? And that's why the bank is interested in me, because I'm the one who has the money, not the guy who will be giving the cash and the like, is it? So because of that, let us walk out here proud and happy that actually when we think we don't have, we actually have. It's just that our horizon is a bit longer. And when it is longer, then use that horizon to your own advantage. Rather than say, I'm picking this piece of land, which we said is a plot that can only be described by a mathematical formula. So no agriculture really can work there unless maybe I want to do poultry farming and the like, is it? Can work in there, or some zero grazing. I'm proud of farmers who really make use of some very small space, but they do a lot. I'm proud of them. Now, most of us who do not know much of that, is it? So this land will be idle for all that period. So who is earning and who is losing? The bank is earning from me. I am losing simply because I want to be seeing this thing in my name for the same length of period. Why not hold my plot virtually and build towards it? You know, that amount coming in, the 43 we're talking about, on a monthly basis, makes me happier seeing it build. You know, it is 43 today, it will be 86 next month, like that, all the way until it accrues to the same period of 10 years, 10 million plus, is it? So that is what people need to look at. Save for what you need.
Partly you have mentioned what I was looking to ask in terms of someone is listening to us this morning. And wanasikia hizi stories zote and they are like, you guys, then help me. How the practical is to start this art of delayed gratification. Where should I start?
Okay. The first thing is have a structure. And you have a structure by saying that if you're out there and you have a bank account, the same effort you use to open a bank account and all those things are the same effort and requirements that you will need to also have a money market fund account. That one, once you have that, nobody should walk around without that. 3 things you need. You need your ID, you know. And once you have your ID, then you have your bank account. The next, what you're missing in all that equation is what? Is your money market account. Now, just channel that money to that money market account. Remember, you first of all went, someone assessed you and said you qualify for this loan. You can afford a deduction of 40,000 per month, 3,000 per month, 10,000 per month. They've already told you, meaning they have confirmed. And they are professionals. The assessment was very right. You know, and they made sure that even after doing those monthly deductions, you also still have some money left to manage your life, because they take care of that. We're using their third rule, for example. There's a maximum that can go into loans and all that, such that now it's regulated in a way. We can't deduct everything up to zero. It is protected, so is it? You will manage life, is it? But you'll manage life by building something that you know very, very well, nothing is at risk. Because on the other loan path, if you take the loan path, even the same thing you're still sweating for, you can still lose it if you don't make all these installments that they've given you. So be assessed. Once you've been assessed, say thank you. You are confirmed to me that I can manage 10,000 a month, 20,000 a month, 30,000. Thank you. Now that 30,000, I'm not giving it to you upfront. I am saving it here in a money market fund. This money market fund will build for the same period you wanted me to pay the loan. I'll come at that particular point. And by the way, you will arrive there now with the potential for either 2 or more of the same thing that you had wanted earlier on.
Wow. So a money market fund is crucial.
A good platform.
In terms of that art of delayed gratification also,
Yes,
because
yes.
I have had so many people are saying, but I have a bank account. What's a, I don't know we should go this route, but again, the pros and cons of saving in a bank account.
Okay.
Yeah.
Saving in a bank account is a philanthropic activity.
Yeah.
You know why?
Sufficiently
It's sufficiently philanthropic
Yeah.
activity.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you're doing that, call yourself a philanthropist.
Yeah.
Why? Because you're simply supplying the bank with the ammunition. They'll celebrate the billions. Like now, I know most of them have made those adverts of heavier numbers and the like. They're in billions. Why? Because we have over 5.4 trillion Kenya shillings held in bank accounts, either in current or savings and all that.
Yeah.
But the people who are behind those numbers are not earning anything.
No.
No. So for me, I would say if you are saving, the platform for you is to get a money market fund.
Yeah.
If you're stranded out there, just come to Kuza Asset Management. We will sort you out. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, so because in a money market fund, your interest is calculated daily. There are some that would pay that interest daily also for you to compound daily. There are others that would pay that interest monthly so that you can now compound monthly. Actually, that's the most practical, I would say, or the normal practice out here. Such that your 1,000 shillings in your bank account will accrue bank charges. But your 1,000 shillings in a money market fund will earn you the interest. From 1,000 going forward, even 100 bob, actually. Yeah, you can get yourself there. Yeah, so the issue of am I able to save towards what I need? That's the right path to follow. Don't get it up front and then pay for it later. Yeah.
And so talk to this person who this morning, for them, I have a sister. I knew her and he roast sana.
Indemnity has been signed.
I know, it has been signed. For her, she keeps saying, hey, YOLO. You only live once.
Yes.
So enjoy life. You know, daily.
Daily.
So how, because that is sort of like the mindset of especially some of us, we may keep saying the young people, but not even the young people.
Even most of us do practice some of those things. Yeah.
So how do we change our mindset?
I think there is nothing as valuable as someone who is talking to you from experience.
Learning from them.
Learning from them. You know, they say experience is the best teacher, but that doesn't have to be yours.
No.
It doesn't have to be your experience. You may be
the best example.
Yeah, you may be graduating, but you're graduating with scars. Because you used your own experience. At times it's too costly. Use the experience of those who are around you. And that's what we are telling you. Those young people are listening to us this morning that, you know what? If you believe in you live only once, you are very right, and it is very true. Because even for us who want to live up to 90 or 100 years, life will be delivered to us a day at a time. yours doesn't come in a lump sum at a 3 days package because you live only once. It is still, either way, the delivery, it is coming to us, same pace, same platform, you see. So at the end of the day, we will be here. And the worst thing about all this is that those who abuse the opportunity are normally granted longer life, so that they also live to see the fruits of the things they did.
Oh, yes.
They are given longer life. And that's why God is never even interested in the death of a sinner.
No.
Part of it is that you will stay longer to actually see the repercussions of some of the things you do, is it? So if you live only once, YOLO, I mean, please also be very prudent and smarter in your approach to certain things. And that's why we are saying, when you want something, save for it. The journey will be easier, smoother, cheaper, and the like, is it? Don't get things in advance and pay for them later. No.
Yeah. You know, I wish we can listen to what you're saying, because for me, I'm getting a shift, you know, a change of mindset.
Yes.
Because growing up and all, you're looking at even, you know, it's been said what nature and nurture,
yes,
you know, can dictate how your life pans out and how also now you live your life.
Yeah.
Growing up, that is what we came to see.
Yes.
You know, that you get a loan. You want to buy something, get a loan.
Get
you
a
want
loan,
get a
get the
loan.
thing,
You
pay for it
you
later.
pay for it, you know, work now. And so now having this shift mindset that please, you have that money.
Yes.
Invest it elsewhere.
Yes.
And then
You'll
after a
get
period,
that thing.
you will get that
Yes,
thing.
very
I think
true.
for me that is my take home today.
Yeah.
I don't know about anyone else,
yeah.
but for me the mindset,
Yes.
the shift
Yes.
is that they have calculated.
Yeah.
Gigi, you can afford
Exactly.
20K per month.
Yes, you can. Yeah. And you know, by the way, where people actually still do the same mistake we are talking about, but in a bigger scale, mortgages.
Oh. I was
Yeah.
about to end.
Please.
Designed.
Apply emergency brakes right there. Yeah, apply emergency brakes right there and save towards that house.
Yeah.
I can assure you. Go, let them assess you for that mortgage.
Yes.
A 20 million mortgage, maybe 15 years, you'll be paying around 240. Is it? Yeah. That same house, if you were to rent it out, you'll actually be paying a rent of around 120. So accept the monthly cost of housing as 240.
Yes.
Rent that house at 120. Take the other 120 and save it for the same period. Okay?
Yeah.
By that 15 years, I am assuring you, the person who is buying this 20 million house will have paid close to around 43 million. Yeah, in terms of sum total of all payments. Okay?
Yeah.
This one who is renting, count the 120 for those 15 years as sunk costs, but you have another 120 that was building. Do you know what this 120 will build up to? 53 million. Calculators are out there, so I want to challenge everyone. Go and do the maths. Go and do the maths. Delayed gratification. Yes.
That is our conversation and what we have had this morning. And who else better to break that down to us than George Oyuga? He is from the Kuza Asset Management Limited, and he is helping us. He's the director, Retirement Solutions. So matters, retirement and all.
Yes. That's where the dance ends.
I know.
It's in retirement.
You
dance as an accountant, dance as an engineer, dance as a doctor. At the end of the day, when the music stops, retirement.
It's there that they will find George Oyuga.
Exactly.
Thank you so very much. But before I allow you to leave, maybe your parting shot.
My parting shot. My parting shot is just that one word: save towards what you need. Do not consume it first and pay for it later. When you save, then you get yourself there. I think there's a scripture I'd want to share. This is in Proverbs 25:28. I found it very interesting. It says, a man without self-control is like a city broken into and left without walls.
That's a man without
self-control. And gratification, whether immediate or delayed, it's simply about self-control. So those who can delay it have self-control. They are like a city that has not been broken into and has all the walls intact. But those who do not have self-control, and you know what? Self-control is a fruit of the Holy Spirit. So meaning we can get there.
George, thank you so much. Maybe how we can get in touch with you?
With me, kuza.africa. That's where we are on the website. You can do info, email us. You want my email direct, goyuga@kuza.africa.
Thank you.
Yes.
And thank you so very much. Regards to the Kuza family.
We will.
Asante
Thank
sana.
you very much.
Thank you for the good work that you're doing.
Asante.
Asante
Yeah, we have an app.
Yeah.
We have so many people who have enrolled into it. And by
okay.
the way, it's doing wonders. Finding it very efficient.
Yeah.
Download the Kuza app. You can be able to create your account there, save there. Save even for your child, you know. Exactly.
Yeah.
So all those things, junior accounts, you can do all that.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so very much as well, even for tuning into the show. I know you are better equipped now to employ what you have been taught. The art of delayed gratification. That is what we were learning today. And so you can go back, listen, and pre-listen, and listen again and again until you get it right. You can share the same with a person, a friend, a family member, a colleague who you feel they need to listen to today's conversation. You can get it on our YouTube page. Thank you so very much for your company. God will do this again tomorrow morning, same time, same place. From us, it's bye-bye for now.